Welcome back. Behind the Grammy-award winning rapper, Future is just an amazing mother. She's everything. Stephanie Jester not only runs his record label, she also wears many other fabulous hats. She's a CEO, she's a real estate mogul, and she's a philanthropist too. She's a wonderful person, and I'm so honored to have her join us this morning to talk about her EmpowHer movement, because it really is a movement, Miss J. What she's doing to uplift so many women. So good morning to you. You're a huge inspiration to me. I hope you know that. You're also a very busy woman.
You.
How do you, yes, Miss J, how do you balance managing your son? Again, Grammy award winning son. He's not just somebody who kicks it in the studio and then doesn't turn out hits. He does. But you also have so many businesses. We mentioned the charity, the other things that you do. How do you balance it all?
Well, first, I trust God through the process. That's number one, because without Him, it's impossible for me to do anything. So that's number one. And secondly, I take time to pull away. Pulling away is so important,
Hmm.
especially when we as women wear so many hats. We have to pull away and just go to some type of retreat like the one I'm getting ready to host next weekend. And so that retreat that I'm getting ready to host is it give you that opportunity, that time to just pull away and to
Hmm.
just rejuvenate and get revised and refresh. And then when you come back, you're ready to go. So that's how I'm able to
Yeah.
balance all the hats that I wear.
Well, and I do want to talk more about the retreat because it's a very special weekend. It'll be next weekend. But I remember when I first met you and I said, you can't be Future's mom. I don't know how old you are. I just know how young you look, first of all. And when you talk about how you get refreshed, and nothing seems to rattle you. And so perhaps this is the secret, this inner peace that you have. But I do want to talk about Forbes because you were featured in the magazine. It reports the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs in America is Black women. So what advice do you have for new entrepreneurs who aren't quite as balanced and settled as yourself?
One advice that I do have is first, like I said earlier, your faith, whatever your faith is, get rooted and grounded in your
Hmm.
faith. That's number one. Understand what's important: my faith, my family, and then business. And prioritizing your life, because that's what life is all about. And so that's what I would have. That's one of the advice that I have for entrepreneurs and those that are inspiring to
Hmm.
be entrepreneurs. And not only that, connect with other women that are like minded. And we as
Yeah,
women do not have to compete against each other. We just need to love
yeah.
each other and pour into each other and encourage each other. Because understand this, it no matter of what professional that you may decide to get in or what business you may decide to build. Whatever God has for you is exactly for you, and can't no one take it
Hmm.
away from you.
Boy, you're preaching this morning, and I wonder if this mindset led you to create Empower Her. I want to get it just right. When did you say, I have to do this?
Well, like I say, I was just thinking about it earlier, and I say there's two components when it comes to empower her. The first one is the
Hmm.
spiritual side. I knew years ago that God called me to build and to elevate the next woman. That's number one. So I know that's my purpose. So I know that I'm walking in my purpose. And then there's the natural side. The natural side is Empower Her organization is all about connecting women and being a healing and a resource center. So when we go out to the retreat, they come out to this
Hmm.
place where it's a wellness. It's all about wellness. It's about empowering each other. I have licensed LPCs that are there. We have speakers that are going to pour into the ladies.
Hmm.
It don't matter how you are in your profession, or how much money you make,
Yeah.
whether you rich, whether you middle class, whether you poor. It's for every woman, because we all need it, Because as you know, we know
Yes,
we can
Miss
have it
J.
all
Yes.
together on the career side. We can have all the money in the world, but at the same time, we need that time to pull away and to just get poured back into so we can be encouraged to continue to run this race that is set before us.
Yeah, and you really encourage the women who participate to show up as they are. And so tell us, when we talk about this transformation that you're hosting, because that's what it is, the retreat in Pine Mountain, Georgia next weekend, what's step one? What kind of woman is this retreat designed for?
The retreat is designed for all types of women. It doesn't really matter what's your background, nationality. It's designed for who's and whoever believes and want to start working on themselves. It is strictly about self-development.
Yeah. And I mean, you've been doing this for a while now, and you've reached and touched and encouraged and inspired so many women. For those people watching at home, tell us, how can they learn more about the retreat? Because it's just days away now. I know you're prepared, but there's people who say, hey, I want to know more about this.
Yes, they can go to the website at www.hermovement.org, or they can follow me on Instagram at MSJ_fabulous. And they can go there and click into my Linktree link, and they can get all the information that they need right there.
All right, now, Miss J, forgive me. We're almost out of time, but we got just a little bit left. And listen, I know you inspire. I know you're highly educated and accomplished, but I do want to know what your secret is. And we got the graphic up. We'll leave it up here for a moment to show people your website, the whole retreat. How do you stay so young? Because I never really got a straight answer from you the first time I met you. What are you doing, if you care to share?
Well, let me say this. Wellness is key. And the fact that I believe in wellness, and this year I have such a great sponsor to keep me looking young, which is Gardeners and Garden. And they actually
Okay.
donate to all the ladies a $2,000 gift package. And so that's a part of my
Oh,
regimen every day. When it comes to that, you got to just, pamper on yourself, love on yourself. You can't wait till nobody else do it. You got to do it for yourself. So we actually are going to give those gifts out. I'm going to talk to the ladies about the wellness and the regimen that I use every day. Not only that, I'm in my garden pretty much every day. And I love my garden and plants and things like that. So that's
you're
how you
close to the
stay,
earth.
looking young and exercising and eating right and just, not getting all caught up into this negativity. Keep your
Yeah.
mind clear. You know what I'm saying? And that
Well,
will keep
we
you
are
looking
looking
young.
at, let me tell you something. We're looking at the most beautiful pictures of you. I mean, you're just a gorgeous woman with a gorgeous heart. And Miss J, who am I to give you advice? But I'm going to give you one little piece. You buried the lead, okay? You're going to have too many people show up at this retreat because you're giving away what? I mean, that's incredible. So you buried the lead on that. But we love
Yes.
you. We support you. Business manager, real estate broker, philanthropist, the fantastic Stephanie Jester. Miss J, thank you so much for starting your day with us. Tell Future hi.